Hi, this is Toby, and today I'll be showing you the work on my Japanese maple bonsai from the 2022 to 2023 season. And the last video I did on this tree, it was pretty well received. So I know you guys enjoy it, and we're gonna make another one. So this year, or this season I should say, I'm going to be focusing on developing the primary structure of the branches. So as you can see right now, it's spring, the tree has just leafed out, everything's looking really good, the leaves look really miniature. I do need to do a bit of bud selection here because it is a bit cramped, and I need to see if there's any other shoots I need to cut off. So far I haven't fertilized it. The moss has kind of grown back, but that's okay. You see there's a lot of moss spore capsules that have grown because over the winter we did get some rainy days and they did start to shoot up their spore capsules. That's fine. I also need to remove any weeds that's grown in the moss. So I'll quickly weed the place and we'll get on with the bud selection. So I hope you can see what I'm about to do to the tree. So there's a large clump of shoots here. I'll quickly move the camera up just to show you what we have here. We've got one branch dividing into four here. I've got a branch that's crossing on top. I may keep that. I'll see what I keep at the bottom. There's a whole bunch of shoots at the apex, so I need to sort that out. But there isn't a whole lot going on right now, and because the leaves haven't come in properly, I can still see the structure of the tree, so that's important. First of all, I'm going to remove this small shoot because we don't really need that. For this, I don't want one crossing straight back, so I'm going to take that bud off like that. Leave a bit of stub for dieback. I've got one that's going in a good direction. I'm still wondering if I need to keep this small branch inside. I know you can't see, but I hope you can see now. There's a branch right there. It's kind of coming in the same area as this. We'll keep it for now. If you don't want it, we'll remove it. So the golden rule here is you want one dividing into two. This branch I've got one dividing into three. So I've got to sort that out. And here it's still one dividing into three. I might want to remove the middle shoot here. Don't think I need that. So that tip is gone. I don't know if I can. I think I'll pinch it off. I think there we go. Pinched the third shoot off. So that's all we're going to do for the branches at the bottom. I do want the tree to gain a bit of strength, but I do want the branches to go in the right direction. We're going to see what we have at the top. I'm wondering if I need to keep this. This looks too long to me. There's some smaller buds down there. I'll keep it for now. This, I'm going to just cut the tip back. I don't need one dividing into three. So that tip's cut back. This branch is obviously too long, but I wanted to gain a bit of strength before I can cut it back. There's a really long internode there. Let's see what else we can cut back. There's definitely one dividing into three up there. So we need to sort those out. One dividing into two here. I think that's quite a favorable division. We'll let that grow. It's one dividing into three. So I've got two thick ones and a thin one. I'm going to keep the thick one because I've got two branches going like that. I've got two branches going like this. Or I should say there's two branches going like that. I've got one coming forward, one going back, so I can fill up the canopy with those. So I am going to keep those. Up here, you can see this part. I'll see if I can put my hand over this. So you can see there's three branches coming from the same spot. I'm wondering which one I need to keep. I also need to take into consideration this bud, or these buds up there. Hope you can see what I'm talking about. These ones up there. I've got two that's making a very wide angle. I don't want to take the middle one out. I'm wondering if I should take the one out at the back or the one at the front. I think we'll have to decide later because I'm not sure the other branch is going to grow in. The final check, there's also three here, and that's not favorable, but these three are pretty much going in the same direction, so I'm going to cut the strongest one of them out. I'm going to keep the one that's slightly smaller. Oh, there's actually a lot more than three. There's a whole bunch of buds growing out of here. I think we need to prune those back. Or I'm just going to take this one out, take the tip out. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the rest. We'll see what happens, but I think that's all we're going to do for now. So I've just left the buds that are going to be growing in a good direction, and we're going to see how the tree fills in. So here's a maple update. The shoots have extended. They haven't extended fully, they're still extending. So I'm gonna wait, but when they actually start to pick up vigor, they become vigorous. Like this grew out in just a few weeks. All this growth. So yeah. So I think it's time to prune my Japanese maple. I've let the shoots extend. They haven't extended fully, but they've got at least, let me just quickly count how many pairs of leaves. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on most of them. So I think they've extended enough. I haven't fertilized this tree either, and I'm getting some very long internodes. You can see I can't really work with something like that. I'll show you an internode where something I can work with. So something like that, around an inch, I can work with. Anything more than that, like this, it's a bit too long, the internodes, and the growth is a bit too coarse. So I'm just gonna prune this back. And I did do some bud selection, if you remembered, and that went, on the most part, pretty well. You can see the buds that I wanted to grow, they've elongated. If I turn the tree around, not much on this side again because it's facing the wall, but I still got shoots, so I'm gonna prune a lot less on this side, a lot more on this side, and a lot more in terms of width. And it is taking up a lot of space now because of how big it is. So I'm gonna start at the bottom, and I like this bottom branch. It's got a lot of vigor, but the internode is super long. I don't know if you can see that. That distance is too long. I'm gonna prune this all the way back. You can see how long the internodes are. Now this shoot that's coming straight towards me, I wonder where I will prune that back to. I'll prune back to here, leaving a bit of room for dieback. And I think I can develop this tree quite nicely this season. I think first of all, I'm going to just shorten everything, just so the tree's a bit easier to manage. I'm definitely going to be taking more off. Right now I'm just shortening everything so I can actually handle the tree. So right now it looks pretty good, the tree, if I just take those long shoots off. I'm looking at the bottom. This internode's slightly too long for my liking. I'm gonna cut this back. It's a nice sort of pad over there. Got another nice little pad down here. I hope you can see that. On this side, I think that's a decent internode length. Cut that back there. It's looking quite nice. I want a bit more vigor at the back, so we're not going to prune any of this. Now the top, there's a lot of leaves. It's hard to look at when I'm pruning. Do I need this branch coming up? Oh, I'll keep it. It's a short internode, so we'll keep that. Now the structure up here needs to be cleaned up slightly. I've got some good growth here. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to cut this back to that internode. This is too long. Way too long. So is that. And it's getting very thick and coarse as well. This stuff back here, I think I can cut that there. And that internode's too long. We'll cut that off. This, I'm wondering if I need to take all of that off. I've got two. I'll take this back there, but I do have two shoots coming off the side that look a lot better. Let me just show you the tree at the front. It's looking pretty good. Definitely prune this back. Do I need this? I think it's okay because it's at the top. Even though it's still a bit long for my liking. This, I'm just gonna prune the tip off. Top choices. I was looking at the tree and just shorten this part a bit because I know it's going to die back. I really hope that this internode was a bit shorter, but I can't do anything about it now. I think I actually need that branch because if I show you the tree from the side, if I were to take that off, it'd be too flat. And I still want to grow this a bit taller, so I'm not going to take it off. I think that's it for the pruning. And it's so far, it's looking quite nice, even from the side. Again, I do want to shorten these internodes by cutting this back here and let it divide a bit earlier, but I don't have anything over there. So this is the back. This is the side. I think I might have to change the front again because the tree, every time I prune it, the front seems to change. But that's okay. It's looking quite nice. And if we look at it from the current front, it's also looking quite nice. So I'm quite happy with the development of this tree. Let me just quickly show you how much I took off this time. So a lot of new growth, but I think the tree looks a lot more compact and it looks a lot nicer. Here's a final update of this Japanese maple. I really like how it's developing. You can see right now it's in its autumn colors. It always produces these nice red leaves in autumn. Now usually these two maples turn color at the same time, but this one turned a bit earlier this year, so I couldn't get a good shot of the red and the yellow next to each other, but that's okay. This tree's come a long way. If I just pull that weed off, if I show you the base, you can see it's starting to get wide, and the moss, this moss is doing really well. You see some of it's even almost grown out of the pot. And what I like to do is sometimes I harvest this moss by pulling a bit of it out and putting it into some of my other plants. And even though there are small patches like this where there's no moss because I pulled it out, it fills back up. So I'm really happy with this planting. The moss is healthy, the tree is healthy, I'm assuming the roots are healthy. So it's only gonna just get better from here. I'm getting a basic structure up here as well, so we will develop this out next season. I may not repot it next season. I think I'll leave it in here. I won't repot it as often as the tree matures. But anyways, thanks for watching this video. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them. And I will follow this tree's journey next season as well. And when next season finishes, that's when the video will be out. But anyways, thanks for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them. But anyways, thanks for watching this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.